Welcome in to the weekly Spirit Boost. I am Tammy Birdie, bestselling author of The Universe is Talking to You, and I teach people how to what I like to call the divine higher helpline, which is available to all of us. And today I'm on here specifically to talk about a question that I get from people a lot, a question I'm interviewed by, on podcasts or anything like that, a question that comes up all the time. I've talked about it before, but it bears repeating. And that is I'm not getting signs. What is stopping getting signs? Whether it be signs from loved ones, signs from the universe, signs to guide you forward, to help you make decisions, different things like that. And there are a lot of times I'll say, oh, here are the top 2 reasons. I'm going to give you all the reasons I have found that are blocking people. I'm actually going to be teaching a whole class on this on February, let's see. And it's free. It's part of the Created Existence Summit, February 2nd, Thursday 2nd at 1 p.m. Eastern. So if you are part of that summit, you'll be part of class. If you're not part of that summit, sign up. It's free. It's www.elevatedsummit.com. The link is in my bio in Instagram, the video in the description, and in YouTube and book. And so I'm going to be teaching a whole class on how to hear messages just from the universe, ones on the other side. And that summit is amazing. And I'm doing energy therapist today, therapist Amy B. Scher. I know many of you know. And we're going to be talking about healing completely from chronic illness, pain, from anxiety, from depression, from all of that. And you can sign in the link in my bio in Instagram and then below this, but it's just elevatedexistencesummit.com. It's a free 3-month summit. All of the speakers have amazing gifts, free gifts, special offers. Okay. So getting into that, I'll be a couple of classes during that summit. One of them is on signs. But what I want to talk to you about, I always want to make sure I'm seeing. Oh, you're welcome for doing the summit. I'm so glad you guys are liking it. So talk about signs. So when someone says to me that I'm not getting signs, I'm not aware of signs, I don't see signs. What am I missing? What is happening? Oh my God. I'm going to do the first step to change that. The first step to change, to acknowledge I haven't been seeing them, knowing that they're there and you're just missing them, and setting the intention, moving forward right now to start being open to them. It's about setting your intention. I have a prayer is in my book that you say every day to set. And there's also what I call a turning point prayer, where you literally say to the universe, to your loved ones, like, I know, I believe that you're around me. I believe that I'm being guided. I believe that my angels and guides are around me. I just want to start knowing the communication a little bit more. And I am now setting the intention to be open to it. I'm asking for your help to not just send me the signs, but help me recognize those signs, right? Just setting that intention shifts something in you, shifts what you are ending and partner with the universe, and it changes things. First step, and it's super easy, right? I'm just gonna to start opening myself up to them. Okay, so that's the first thing to do, to start shifting that. If it's not your intention, even if you've been them, if your intention is not to be open and notice the things that come and then asking for help, recognizing that, it's going to be hard because you're now not in your just mind saying, I'm going to be open. I'm going to set an intention in my own head and with the universe, right? Makes a big difference. When you set an intention, energy shifts. Okay. That's the first thing. The second thing when people say to me, I don't get some, is they don't understand what to look for. They don't understand what to look for or how the universe actually communicates. So the universe communicates with you through ideas and thoughts in your head, through is outside of you. It might use animals. It might use numbers. It might, this is loved ones as well. It might use things called A numbers, where you see a number repeated, 111, 22, 333, 12, 12, 12. It might use, again, and might use a song on the radio. It might use things that are into your awareness that trigger something, and you go, oh, I was thinking about that, right? It uses everything around get your attention. Now, loved ones always use something that will make you think of them. They always use something to remind you of them. So it might be their birth date. It might be your date in terms of numbers. It might be a symbol or something that you know they liked. It could be their own name. It will always be something. If father smoked cigars, they might use a cigar sound you, right? Something, oh, makes me think of my loved one. That's how they talk to you. That's how they communicate with you. It's because they want you to know it's them, right? So they're going to use something that makes you think of them. The other way that things coming through is there's a lot of different ways that the universe will use signs, synchronicity. So here comes the cat. So repeating, things that are repeating over and over. A name of a book, a name of a doctor, modality, possibly a theme of some sort, whether that be yoga or meditation, or just you keep hearing about something over again. The universe synchronicity, putting it in your way to wake you up, to make you aware of something, right? Another way that signs will come in. And the other thing, and then I'm going to be teaching, or we're actually going to be doing this as in the class on the 2nd, which is free, again, part of the Elevated Existence Summit, is assigning a sign. And you can assign a sign to a loved one, meaning giving them a sign to use you, so that you know it's them. You can assign an angel. You can assign a sign to a collective group, to all your angels to let you know that they're around. You can assign and give them a sign, ask them to use it within a certain amount of time. That's another way. And I tell people, if you're someone who's never received signs, the best way to jumpstart it is to start that way, because now you have a jumping off point. Now it's not like, oh, they could use anything in the whole entire world, and what if I miss, blah, blah, blah. That's the best way that I have found. Number one, you're not open and you haven't set the intention to. You don't understand how it communicates with you. And I just gave you a bunch of examples about that. Third reason people don't get signs is we are set up in our own drama, own chaos, in the chaos of others, in life. We are not in the present moment, and that we are not noting the subtleties that are happening. We have chaos within ourselves, and we are all empathic to a certain extent, and we take on that chaos from others as well. That will block the signs. Because if you are not in the present moment, if you are so busy and the universe trying to get through, and your mother's name with times in the last 2 days, just keep ignoring it and missing it because you're so busy with other stuff, it's another thing that will do it. Easiest way to do that is to start taming some of that chaos in your life. And I call it taking sort of mini meditation breaks or mini retreat break. And I teach people to just take 60 seconds out of their day to just close their eyes, reset, and then go back to what you're doing. So finding ways to sort of tame some of chaos is another one to the distractions and stopping the stress that is blocking those signs. And then another thing that I find happens a lot, and you may recognize this when I say it in your own life, that if you do something that reminds you of a loved one, or you do have something in your life, or you do feel like, oh, I was just talking about that, and now that is here, or exactly what I need is here, or now else is doing what I was thinking of. We discount it. We argue with it. We say, I'm not really sure, and we don't actually take it in and in doing just missed a huge. Not only have you missed a huge opportunity to connect with a loved one, with the universe, with your angels, with this guidance, you are now blocking it from coming in the future. You are like clamping low. And I tell people all the time, just say yes to it. You have to act on it right away, maybe if it's about a decision, but just say yes to it. And if you are truly questioning it, for another sign, say, okay, this was really my loved one. Can you send me another sign, or can you give me an example, or do something that's related to this again, so that, oh, this is true. You're keeping it open. You're not getting it down. You're saying, okay, I'm going to say yes. Let me just see, can you do it again? That's another thing. So many people are getting the signs and not getting them. A lot of the times we'll ask for help, or we'll think we need help with something. Maybe even you'll say a prayer, which is what I teach people to do. And then all of a sudden an ant pop in your head, and you'll go, oh my God, I'm so brilliant. I just that. But really, your loved ones, your angels, were able to get a space in and pop it into your brain. That's a lot of the ways that sort of answers will come when we do pray for things, and all of a sudden we thought of thing we haven't thought of before. That's another way that the universe will communicate. So I find we have a lot of these things that are just small little shifts. And if we can just do these small little shifts, all of the sudden a door clicks open, and things start flooding in, start changing. We start seeing things, start noticing things. And it makes a difference. And the other piece of this, if you are someone who says you don't get signs, or you've asked for a sign and you're like, it didn't come. People have done a sign exercise, and then they'll email me and say, Tammy, I waited 3 days. I haven't seen anything. I promise you, it came. You missed it. I've had it in my own. I have said, God, I must have missed it. And then all of a sudden I'll think back and realize, oh wait, I did get it. Or you say you probably sent it. Odds are there's been a lot of chaos over the last few days, and I probably missed it. Just do it again. Can you just send it again? Every time I have someone do this, I'll get an email back and say, oh my gosh, it worked. I got it. Or, oh, on the seventh day, I found it. And I'm like, I promise you it came before that and you missed it. You just have to be open to it. And you just have to say, they're coming. It's my job to tune into them. They are constantly around me. I'm constantly being spoken to by the universe, constantly being communicated with. It's my job to do it. It's my job to remember how this works. Into it and tune into it. And the best part in control of you. So if you do these shifts, and it's not a whole big thing. It's not, oh, I have to go to intuitive training for 3 years and then maybe I can it doesn't work that way. It's simple, easier than you think. And the best part is you get it. Once you start seeing them, they flood in. You start realizing, oh my gosh, I can't believe I missed all of these. I can't believe much the universe is talking to me, and how much my loved ones are around me, and it opens it up. And if you haven't gotten a sign, maybe you're someone who's gotten signs and you're like, now that I think about it, I haven't gotten one in a while. You can ask for one. If I haven't heard from my mother in a while, oftentimes I will ask for. She's always around me. I know she always hears me, and I know she replies when I ask for it. And it's the same thing with your loved ones. I promise you that. So that's sort of those are the biggest blocks. I just want to see. I look for. I just want to look if anybody has a comment or question, free to post it either in Instagram, or I can see both because I have glasses. Okay, so I'm in deep. Ask for hearts following your book, and I have getting loads since. I love this. That was the exact example of what I'm saying is when you start up to it, it starts flooding. It starts flooding in. It's cool. Oh no, my voice still echoing. Hold on. I don't know why. It must have changed something. Let me see.
That should fix it. Hopefully that fixed it. I wasn't even paying attention to the comments beforehand. So hopefully that's not too annoying for people. I don't know why it's doing that. It's just the weirdest thing. I guess I'm gonna have to stop using a mic and just use the AirPod mic. Hopefully you can hear me now. Okay. So hopefully that worked. But anyway, that's the biggest reasons that I find. That's the biggest things, and they're all easy to shift. And again, I'm teaching an entire class on it, on sort of how to hear messages and communicate with the universe as part of the summit that is literally going on right now. And you can join it for free at elevatedexistencesummit.com. Much better. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop using my other mic with this for some reason. I guess the AirPod microphone is better, so we'll start using that. So yes, so anyway, I'm teaching a whole class on it. If you have not, if you're new to me and you want more information about it, all the information, of course, is in my book, as well as a bunch of exercises and all of that. But the bottom line is, I promise you, if you or if someone else says to you, I'm not getting signs, I don't get signs, I'm not someone who's ever gotten signs, you literally say to them, oh, they're coming, you're just missing him. So that's actually the best part, because if you're missing it, that means that you can do something about it. It's not that the universe is not talking to you, it's that you're not listening, you're not hearing it. And because it's you can change it, right? That's the cool part about it. So anybody that has sort of followed what I share with them, I hear from people all the time on social media, via email, all the time, saying, oh my gosh, it finally is working for me. Oh my gosh, I finally have been able to shift things. I finally have been able to get these signs. I finally been able to hear from my mother or my father. I'll never forget one man emailed me and said, Tammy, I did the assign a sign thing, and my daughter had been gone for all these years, and for the first time in my life, I got 3 signs from her within a couple of days. So it works. It works. You can open up to it. And I just wanted to come on here and share that, because I feel like there are a lot of people that are still struggling, or if you have opened up to signs and you haven't gotten them in a while, it's time to go back to the basics and pay attention to everything that I just listed in here again, and start with the assigning a sign, or start with just saying, I haven't gotten a sign in a while. Please, can you send me one? Especially if you're someone who's been working with me for a while and have been assigning signs to different people, pick somebody and say, can you use this sign again to let me know you're around? And then see what happens. So I am actually getting ready now. I'm going to be going to interview Amy B. Scher on the Living an Elevated Existence Summit at 1, and her interview will be available through Saturday for free to listen to again, under elevatedexistencesummit.com. She'll be offering a free gift. She actually has 2 different special offers that she has put together for our summit. So it is going to be fun. And the summit is going now through March with amazing, amazing spiritual teachers on mind body healing, intuition, and of course signs, because I'll be teaching on that, and manifestation. So we do it every year, and it's in season 10. I still can't believe that. I'm so glad you're loving the summit, Michelle. I just saw her comment. So thank you all for being here. I apologize for the echo in the beginning. I'm going to have to stop using my microphone and start using my AirPod 1. And so we'll see. Hold on one second. I just want to see what Mary is saying. Oh, Sunny Dawn Johnson's actually going to be on our summit. I'm so excited about her. I'm not okay. She says the reason I'm not getting we were so close that it's hard to separate it, but she is with me. I was her primary caregiver, best friend, and mom. So I am open to your teaching. Oh, listen, you can get it. You can get the signs 100%. I promise you. You probably are very close to her, and were very close to her. And I promise you, I totally believe that she is with you. She's with you 150,000%. I promise you, if you do some of the work that I'm going to be teaching in that free class, you will start getting the signs, especially the assign one, without a doubt. And I can't wait to hear your story. um, okay, so I'm going to go prep for my interview with Amy. I thank you all for being here. I will be back here as per usual every Thursday at noon Eastern with a different topic, maybe even some special guests at some point. And I thank you for being here. I hope you have a wonderful and amazing weekend. If you have not signed up for the summit yet, please sign up for the summit. It is free and it is packed with information, inspiration, experiences, live healings, so much stuff. ElevatedExistenceSummit.com. Please, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button to help me get it out into the world. And I will see you guys back here next Thursday. And I'll see you if you're joining me in the summit in about a half an hour if you're on here live. Otherwise, you can still catch those replays. Bye, everyone.